Archsaint.
Righteous Ponage. This is my second review regarding the audio drama Spirit Blade. What a journey it has been. I absolutely loved it. This is going to be a review for the entire trilogy. The first video I uploaded was just for the first part of Spirit Blade, so I've listened to the entire thing. I'm happy to say that the Gospel of Grace is presented well throughout the entire trilogy. At no point was anything but faith a requirement for salvation, faith in the gospel and trusting in Christ. It didn't even slightly suggest that one's works or lifestyle has anything to do with receiving the gift of salvation. And believe me, I was listening and nitpicking every line of dialogue. So, again, you could give this audio drama to someone who is not a believer, and they could get saved as a result. And that's probably my favorite part about the Spirit Blade trilogy. It's not only entertaining, but there's so much biblical truth in it. But the story is well crafted, with a setting that I enjoy a lot, science fiction, and with a subject matter that I love, absolute truth. Spirit Blade pulls on the heartstrings a little bit. The characters are very human and believable, like real people that have flaws and just common everyday things that they go through. I really like the characters. The excellent writing and voice acting made it easy to get immersed in the world. It was actually the legacy trailer for A World of Shadows that made me want to check it out. Sometimes a good trailer can send chills down your spine, if you know what I mean. Also, a correction on my part, since I actually paid close attention to the credits this time. I thought there may have been more people involved. It turns out that Spirit Blade was written and produced by one guy, Peter Franson, which is pretty incredible. So, sir, I tip my hat to you. Great job. Really good job. There are some very unique and creative ideas in there regarding the spiritual side of things. The second part of Spirit Blade, Dark Ritual, made clear some of the scenes that were a little bit confusing in the first part, if you remember me saying that in my initial review. Dark Ritual cleared all of that up. But yeah, I've been listening to it for a few weeks now, and I'm a little sad that it's over. Which, it does have me wondering what's in store for Spirit Blade in the future. I mean, if this is going to be it, or if there's plans to do something else with Spirit Blade. I would love to see this with artwork. I mean, aside from the cover art, which is a pretty cool looking sword, I have my own ideas for what things look like, the battles and whatnot, but it would be interesting to have the author team up with a really good artist and do one of those comic style animations where there's not much movement and it's more story driven, probably cheaper to produce too. I don't know what they call that. Just YouTube one of Blizzard's animated shorts for World of Warcraft. I think that style is great for storytelling. If that's something the author wants to do, there's always Kickstarter and other crowdfunding sites. I know I'd be a backer for that. Finally, I was a little disappointed that there's not an Ultimate Edition that included both Legacy and Special Editions for Spirit Blade. I probably would have bought that instead. Part of me wants to listen to the Special Edition since it's the way that was originally envisioned for the audio drama. But the Legacy Edition was the one that was free, and I enjoyed that, so I didn't want to listen to the Special Edition if it changed the flow of things. I wanted to keep the same pace throughout. But the Legacy Edition is solid, so maybe someday I'll get around to the other one. So yeah, check it out. Again, at the time of this recording, the first part of Spirit Blade is still free. I highly, highly recommend the entire series. And again, check out the video description for a link to the site. Thank you for watching. May the Lord be with thee.